Hey everyone, good morning to you. My name is Ashley and I have started this page PowerMom. And today I'm going to begin my series of daily devotionals. My goal is to start them in the morning, and this is going to be different for me because I'm not really a morning person. Usually during the night I'm struggling with the baby. It just depends. She is getting a little better. I have a 9-month-old baby, and I'm her foster mom. So it has been a unique journey. Um, I have fostered before, but they've been 2-year-olds. So she is, like I said, my first baby. I got her at 2 days old, and some nights are better than others. So I've kind of programmed myself to say that mornings aren't good for me because I'm going to sleep in the morning. But now that I'm starting this page of Power Mom, I'm realizing all the things that I need to kind of change that are going to benefit me. How many of you need change in your life? If you change something that you're doing and you see result, then you keep doing it, right? But if you don't start the change, how on earth are you going to know, what better way there is? Sure, I can go by the excuse that I'm not sleeping at night, so I need to sleep all morning and lose that time that I could either have with God, making videos, encouraging you, time with my husband, start homeschool early. There's several things I can do in the morning, and when we choose to just sleep, that's what we're choosing to do with our time. Um, Time's kind of slipping away, and I think moms have every right to sleep in the morning, but honestly, for me, I got to make some changes. So I'm excited to see how this works out. Um, I have Proverbs 31 open here, and my husband speaks this prayer over me on Sabbath. Friday night, sundown, we begin Sabbath, and we bless each other. So this is the chapter that Ryan reads over me, and when he reads it over me, I'm like, Ryan, I don't do all those things. And he says that's okay. 'Cause, if we speak these things over our families, you know, we will become them. Because this is God's word, and God's word brings life. And if we keep speaking it, it's going to come to pass. So I'm going to speak. I'm going to speak this out this morning. An accomplished woman who can find. Her value is far beyond rubies. Her husband's heart trusts in her. How many ladies want our husbands to trust us? And he lacks nothing valuable. She brings him good and not harm all the days of her life. So she's not nagging her husband every day. She's bringing him good and not harm all the days of her life. So she's encouraging him, she's supporting him, she's loving him unconditionally. She selects wool and flask, and her hands work willingly. She is like merchant ships bringing her sustenance from afar. She rises while it is still night. She wakes early and provides food for her household and portions for her servant girls. So it does say she has servant girls, but that's kind of the way of life in those days. So we have servant girls by having a microwave and a stove and a washing machine. So let's not just think that she has all this extra help, because we don't really even know what she's working with. She considers a field and she buys it from the fruit of her hands. So she's not just, taking, she's working hard. She's getting fruit, turned into money, and she's able to buy fields, and she plants a vineyard. She girds herself with strength and invigorates her arms. She discerns that her business is good. Her lamp never goes out at night. Now, I don't think that means she's up all night. I mean, we can get more into that, but she extends her hands to the spindle, and her palm grasps the spinning wheel. She spreads out her palms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. She's not afraid of snow, for her whole household is clothed in scarlet wool. She makes her own luxurious coverings. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is respected at the city gates when he sits among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them, and supplies sashes to the merchants. Strength and dignity are her clothing. She laughs at the days to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom. A lesson of kindness is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. I like that verse because, again, we can hang on to those moments of why we can be lazy, because we have all these reasons why. We have all these responsibilities. Nobody is saying here that we don't have reasons to be lazy and drag our feet and not want to get up in the morning sometimes, because the craziness can just be overwhelming. But she's not choosing to eat the bread of idleness. We could choose to hang on to these excuses, or we could just say, you know what? Not today. Her children arise and bless her. Her husband also praises her. Many daughters have excelled, but you surpass them all. This is a good one here. Charm is deceitful, beauty is vain, but a woman who fears Adonai will be praised. Give her the fruit of her hands. Let her deeds be her praise at the gates. So yeah, in these days, we don't see this much. We're actually shown the opposite. But it's good, to read these words and say you can relate, or maybe you can't relate. I think the point is that there's a way that God sees his daughters, and then there's a way that the world is trying to create what these daughters, these women should look like and act like, especially just women trying to be men and not letting men lead, men trying to be women. We have our place. We have our own purposes, and despite what we hear, if we take time to dig in God's word, He's going to show us. He's going to show us what that looks like. So, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope that you try something new today and you stay consistent with it. I'm going to try to stay consistent with these videos. Today's day 1, so I'm sure I'm going to watch this video and totally hate it, but that's okay, because the goal is for me to just do it. And maybe by video 150, maybe I'll like that one. We'll see. And then maybe I'll even go to live videos. That's what my husband wants to do. Just do live, and it doesn't really matter because it's out there and you can't edit it. But I'm not there yet, so thank you for your support, and thank you for joining me on this journey. So have a great day. Bye-bye.